Welcome to Funimation 3D, your colorful world of kids and family cartoons, where every tale sparkles with magic and meaning. Today, we invite you to journey into one of Vietnam's most enchanting legends, the story behind the mysterious West Lake, or Hotei, and the extraordinary battle between the clever fox and the mighty dragon. Long, long ago, in the heart of ancient Hanoi, there was no lake at all. Only thick emerald forests and lively villages where children played beneath canopies of leaves. The air was alive with the sounds of birds, the rustle of trees, and the laughter of families sharing stories. But beneath the surface, the land hid secrets. Deep within the earth, mystical creatures dwelled, each guarding their own domain with pride and cunning. One serene morning, as the sun painted the sky with pink and gold, a sly and clever fox prowled the woods. This was no ordinary fox. With fur as brilliant as copper and eyes sparkling with intelligence, she was known throughout the forest for her wit and her love of mischief. Her friends admired her clever ideas, while other animals warned their young to beware her tricks. Far below, in the watery depths beneath the land, another great creature slumbered, a majestic dragon. His scales shimmered like emerald and sapphire, and his long whiskers floated gracefully in the current. The dragon was wise and ancient, ruler of the waters and protector of all fish and aquatic life. He valued peace, but would fiercely defend his realm against any intruder. One day the fox, always eager for a challenge, overheard villagers talking in hushed voices about a treasure hidden beneath the earth, a magical spring of clear, sweet water. The fox's ears perked up. She decided she must claim this treasure for herself. She tiptoed through the woods, nose twitching, searching for the entrance to the dragon's domain. After much searching and sniffing around twisty vines and mossy rocks, the fox finally discovered a secret passage. With a flick of her bushy tail, she squeezed through a narrow crack and found herself in a glittering underground cave. The air was cool and damp, and the walls sparkled with crystals. At the very center bubbled the magical spring, guarded by the sleepy dragon. The fox crept closer, her paws silent on the stone. She was determined to outwit the dragon and take control of the spring. But the dragon's eyes snapped open, and his voice echoed deep and rumbling. "Who dares enter my home?" The fox bowed politely, pretending to be humble. "O wise dragon, I heard tales of your wondrous spring. I only wished to admire its beauty." But the dragon was not fooled. He knew the fox's reputation for trickery and challenged her to a contest. "If you can outsmart me, clever fox, the spring will be yours." "But beware, I am not so easily fooled." The fox grinned, her mind racing with ideas. She proposed a game of riddles, each creature asking questions, with the spring as the prize. The dragon agreed, and so began a battle not of claws and fire, but of wit and wisdom. The fox went first. She asked, "What creature walks on 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs at noon, and 3 legs in the evening?" The dragon pondered and answered, "It is man who crawls as a child, walks upright as an adult, and uses a cane in old age." The fox nodded, impressed. Now it was the dragon's turn. He asked, "I am not alive, but I grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. I don't have a mouth, but water kills me. What am I?" The fox thought hard, her tail twitching, and finally replied, "You are fire." The dragon's eyes twinkled with approval. Back and forth the riddles flew. Each time, the fox and the dragon matched wits, neither gaining the upper hand. The contest lasted for hours, until both were exhausted but smiling, having learned much from each other. But the fox, ever resourceful, had one last trick. While the dragon rested, she secretly dug a tunnel from the spring, guiding water toward the surface. Soon, the earth trembled, and a gushing river burst forth, flooding the forests and valleys. The fox scampered out, triumphant, as the water poured out, creating a vast, shimmering lake. The dragon awoke to find his treasure flowing away, his underwater realm transformed into a sparkling lake beneath the open sky. Furious at first, he rose up in a swirl of water and mist, his scales gleaming in the sunlight. Villagers ran to the shores, amazed by the new lake, but frightened by the sight of the roaring dragon. The fox, however, did not flee. She stood at the water's edge, her eyes kind and wise. She spoke to the dragon. "Though I claimed your spring, I did not mean harm. See how the lake brings joy to the people and animals. Fish swim freely, children laugh and play, and the world is richer for your gift." The dragon gazed at the scene. The lake sparkled with life. Birds soared above, and families gathered to celebrate. The dragon's anger faded, replaced by understanding. He saw that sharing his gift brought happiness to all. And so, the dragon agreed to protect the lake, ensuring its waters stayed clear and pure. The fox, too, promised to care for the creatures of the forest, using her cleverness for good. From that day forward, the lake was called Hotai, West Lake, a magical place born from the cunning of the fox and the wisdom of the dragon. The legend of Hotai reminds us that cleverness and strength are both important, but the greatest treasures come from sharing and caring for others. By working together, even those who seem very different can create wonders that last for generations. So next time you visit a lake, remember the tale of the fox and the dragon. Imagine their playful riddles and their magical contest. Know that behind every sparkling water, there may be a story waiting to be discovered. Thank you for joining us on this magical adventure. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Funimation 3D for more legends, educational animations, and family-friendly stories. We can't wait to share our next colorful tale with you.